Hi, so I'm Carly Cathy, and you can find my work at marlahypnotherapy.com or carlycathy.com. The nature of my work is that I like to create experiences for people to delve into their essential nature and to find their real purpose in life so that they can make the most of this precious gift of human life. So this is a meditative process that is designed to give you a multidimensional experience of the goddess energy and her power to create. So the feminine face of spirit is therefore a little different from the masculine face of spirit. And so in this meditation, we're going to be, instead of focusing on an all-pervasive awareness or the ground of all being, which is the masculine face of spirit, we'll be focusing more on the creative power of the goddess energy, or the feminine face of spirit. So from this perspective, it's important to understand that there are three faces to spirit. One that happens in the world around you as a third-person perspective. Another that occurs in a more devotional sense in another person as a guru or a beloved of sorts. This is something you might call a second person perspective of spirit. It's when you see spirit in other. And the third perspective occurs within yourself as you experience your own divinity. And that would be like a first person I am perspective. So this process that I'll lead you through here will go through all three. Over the years, God has been seen as masculine, but spirit, consciousness, God, whatever you want to call it, is comprised of both masculine and feminine energies. So as we focus on the feminine face of spirit in this process today, we engage in a sacred kind of feminism, if you like. It's a kind of feminism for the soul. And while in no way am I denying the existence of a masculine, for one cannot exist without the other, this meditation is designed so that you may tune into the creative feminine power of spirit, as opposed to just the masculine aspect of being, or the masculine being aspect of spirit. So you might want to have handy a pen and paper so that at the end you can write down any insight or information that you may receive from this process. So, first of all, I'd like you to align your precious human body with your back to the ground, the front of your body facing up to the sky. Feel your spine long and your torso relaxed. Feel the whole back of your body, including your head and your neck, supported by the ground beneath you. Your arms lay out to the side, palms facing up. Chest and heart are open and receptive. Your legs slightly apart, little toes melting toward the earth. The energy in your pelvic bowl is open and flowing throughout the rest of your body. Be aware of your breath. Feel your whole body breathing. Feel the sacred ground of the earth supporting you as you are embraced by our great mother from beneath. Feel your body rocked and held by the sacred warmth of the earth. Feel her above you in the air that you breathe and in the space around you. Surrounding your body is the energy of the goddess and her loving embrace. Feel her beyond your body. Feel her all around. Now, tune into nature and the feeling of awe that you experience during a beautiful sunset or an amazing mountain vista, or any one of the natural, awe-inspiring wonders of our world. Notice how she is everywhere as a vast, loving, supportive, awe-inspiring presence. As you sit in the energy of this awe and feel into the magnificent creative energy behind such wonders, sense her breadth. Notice it's wider than the earth, even wider than the sky. Sense her presence fill any gaps as you feel your way into the surrounding, embracing presence. The presence of the goddess in third person. The presence of the Divine Mother all around you, spanning further than you can imagine. Begin to notice how she is vaster and wider than space itself. Not only did she give birth to the universe, the planets, the stars, millions of suns, the earth around you and to you, but she is all these things. Let yourself feel held and embraced by her fertile and creative power as she flows in and through it all. Now tune into the energy of the goddess in and as the trees and the grass, the mountains, the lakes and the rivers. Feel the energy of the goddess in the air that you breathe and in the flow of your breath. Hear her call to you in the rustle of the leaves, the blowing of the breeze through the trees, and in the lapping and flowing of her waters. Feel the Divine Mother in our earth yearning for her water to be clear, her air to be clean, her forests to be whole, just like you need. Feel the fertile fullness of the earth as she breathes, just like you do. Just like the temple of your body that houses your soul, the earth houses the energy of the goddess. And as her creative power flows through the forests, The goddess breathes life force into the air that flows through your body. Yeah, feel the rhythm of the earth beneath you. Tune into how she breathes and feel her life force pulsing, just like you do. Notice the different ways in which you love her or ignore her, just as you do yourself. And notice all the ways in which you interact with her as the earth beneath you and all that occurs in the space around you. Sit with this feeling of awe and be with the pulsing of the goddess in the earth and the vastness beyond the earth. Sense and feel into it now. Now bring this energy of awe as your awareness of the goddess into and as the people around you. Perhaps you focus in on someone you love or are devoted to in a spiritual sense. But become aware that this energy of awe, as the power of the goddess, flows in, through, and as them too. This is the second perspective, or the second face of Goddess Spirit. Just as she is the life force of the earth, the planets, the stars, and millions of suns, she is also that which lives in and as the people around you. So become aware now of the unique ways in which she expresses herself through them. Notice all her moods and behaviors, the vast array of skills and talents that she has. The opportunities and challenges that she presents you that help you grow and evolve and reach new heights, should you let them. And notice how all the people around you give her the opportunity to show up in so many different ways. Sense and feel into the different ways in which you love her or ignore her and the people around you. And in fact, notice all the ways in which you interact with her through the people around you. And just now be with the life force of the goddess and the people you live with. What do you embrace? What do you fear? What might you now let go of as you step into the second face of Spirit? Now tune back into the energy of awe and bring this awareness of the goddess and her power that is all around you, above you, and below you, as well as in everyone else. And feel her as the creative force and power within you. Feel your own divinity. Just let your body open on each inhalation to receive her in the breath. The air that flows in and out of your body is made of the goddess energy. Sense and feel that with the inhalation, you inhale the life force of the goddess. Feel her flowing in and out of your body through the breath. Feel her flowing through your nostrils. Sense her touch on your throat. And feel her flowing down into and through your heart. Your heart beats as her. Your heart beats as the goddess. Your heart beats for the goddess. Imagine, sense, and feel her as you let your body expand and open to receive the breath of the goddess. Perhaps you even think, I am being breathed by the life force of the divine feminine. My breath is the breath of the goddess. My breath is her breath. I breathe as her. And as you breathe as her, feel the goddess within every cell of your body. Feel her as atoms, molecules and cells and the organs that breathe you and keep you alive. Feel her in the muscle tissues that give you strength and power. Feel her in the bones and connective tissue that hold you upright and internally align you. Notice how the fluids of your body flow with the life force and energy of the goddess. And feel her in the particles that hold your skin together, so that you represent a mini version of her as the earth itself, bringing consciousness into human form. Become aware of her as the subtle field of your mind, the emotional capacity of your heart, and the sensual feeling ability of your body. Feel your ability to receive her images and creative intentions as pictures that arise in your mind and feelings that arise in your heart. Feel your ability to manifest these desires and intentions with the manifestive capacity given you by your precious human body. Perhaps you open your mind and heart now to receive her calling for you in this lifetime. As you get a sense for that, notice that you are being lived and breathed by the goddess as you. She is a divine power that feels through your heart, sees through your eyes, and hears through your ears. She is pure love and creative power. She lives in you, and she lives your life as you. What is she calling you to create next? Listen. Listen more deeply than you've ever listened before. And hear her calling to you what's next in your life for you now. She guides and supports you from within you as you. What is she calling you to create next? Listen. Listen. Listen for her. When you are ready, open your eyes and with very slow and consciously deliberate movements, connect with your pen and paper and begin to write down any insight or information you've received from the goddess energy within you. In this way, you are taking the first steps to bring from the subtle realm into the physical realm that which is calling to be manifested in your life next. Throughout this process, you've been tuning into your own unique connection with the goddess through the manifested capacity of your soul. Repeat it frequently to become more and more intimate with the intentions your soul has of the goddess energy for you in this lifetime. You've been listening to Kali Kathy, and it's my honor to walk with you in your experience of divinity and the three different faces of spirit in this lifetime today.